Hello everyone, this will be a follow-up video to a sort of discussion video I had, so I'd go click the link to watch the first one. It's not necessary, but it will help you slightly understand. And so now I'm going to talk about the gameplay for a little bit. Let's see, free-for-all, on rundown, AK, claymore, scavenger, stopping power, patrolling an area, 31. And if you can combine those into a coherent sentence, you will completely understand the video and understand exactly what's happening in the video. So this video will basically be continuing my discussion on the overall theme of Call of Duty. And in my last video I talked about how COD 4 has become sort of become the legend of the Call of Duty series, and if you think that Black Ops will live up to actually fulfill all the expectations that have been placed on it because of the flaws of Modern Warfare 2 and the flaws of World at War, their previous game. And I will go into depth a little bit later, but there's another subject that I want to talk about, and that's the popularity of Modern Warfare 2. When Modern Warfare 2 launched, it sold something like $300 million at its launch, and that's just crazy. And last time I checked, it ended up selling $1.5 billion, and that's just a crazy amount. I mean, that's just so many games, and I'm always happy to see the gaming industry growing and gaining more support, but then again it also comes with a downside, and that's sort of how everyone compares any game to Modern Warfare 2, because it's the game that everyone has, and then if you've played any first-person shooter online before, you've played Modern Warfare 2, and it's become the medium to compare everything to. And I don't think that it should be that way, because it paints games in a bad light, it seems like. Because I remember watching a couple videos on Bad Company too, just reviewing it, and I'd watch the video and they would always compare it to Modern Warfare 2, saying there's no kill streaks, or they've got something like perks, and they've got attachments on the guns, and it just didn't seem like they should be comparing those two things. And I'd read the comments and be like, quit comparing it to Modern Warfare 2, they're not trying to be Modern Warfare 2. And they're right. I mean, Bad Company 2 is a tactical squad-based shooter, and it offers a bit slower gameplay. I mean, you're not running around shooting everyone every 10 seconds. So, I mean, when people get Bad Company, sometimes they're surprised to find that it's not as fast-paced as Modern Warfare 2, and some people that's a deal breaker and they get rid of the game when they were falsely advertised, it almost seems like. And that's one of the downsides. And since Modern Warfare 2 has sold so many copies, it's sort of up on the throne of gaming, and then that people always wanted to see another game dethroned. And I always thought, because when I watch trailers on YouTube, usually the top rated comments are, this game's going to kick Modern Warfare 2's ass, especially on Halo Reach. The top comments on Halo Reach always are, this is going to kick Modern Warfare 2's ass, and that everyone's going to forget about Modern Warfare 2. And at first I thought it was kind of fanboys, but then I looked at things like Medal of Honor, which is basically a Bad Company 2, but it's not. But it's made of the same people, and then they said like, this is going to kick Modern Warfare 2's ass, and it's going to be so much better. And it's just, I've seen a couple games like that, and it's just funny though, because I thought it'd mainly be fanboys, but it seems like everyone wants to forget about Modern Warfare 2 like it was such a bad game. And it's just kind of I don't know if people think that Modern Warfare 2 got success undeservingly, like it wasn't a good game to begin with. And I'm kind of curious how this game will be remembered, or not remembered, but it's kind of how its lifespan went, kind of. Of course, after things like Halo Reach and Black Ops come out, that if it'll be remembered as a good game with a couple flaws, or if it'll remember as a broken game that's just a shitstorm. And that's just kind of the weird things about that. And then people are just almost wanting like Halo Reach to completely dwarf Modern Warfare 2, and no one will play it anymore. I mean, that's kind of like the status quo right now. If you're good at Modern Warfare 2, then you're pretty much golden. I mean, no one really cares if you're good at Halo anymore. That might change when Halo Reach comes out, but as of right now, if you're good at Modern Warfare 2, you're pretty much set. And also, even now, I mean, getting a good score in Modern Warfare 2 doesn't mean all in which because of the kill streaks and just things like the chopper gunner and the AC-130. But those are the higher kill streaks that are user controlled. But I mean, when you watch a video on something like Machinima Respawn, everyone goes Predator, Harrier, Pavlo like it's the standard, like it's the proper etiquette where it's not too overpowered, but you still can get a lot of kills from it. And I mean, a Pavlo can get more kills than an AC-130 in something like Free For All. I mean, I only got 5 kills. That's for an 11 kill streak. But it's just one of those things that a balancing issue wise. Also, again, with the kill streaks, I mean, not so much they're overpowered, but how many kills they deserve. Because things like the stealth bomber and the attack helicopter are dwarfed by the other kill streak of that tier. And I honestly think that if you would have made a stealth bomber a 7 kill streak, that it'd be, or even a 6 kill streak, I could see a stealth bomber. I mean, because no one uses a stealth bomber. It can get you 2 kills or something like that, unless you ground ward onto a domination spawn. I mean, but then of course you can kill the entire team, so it's just kind of that, if you're lucky enough, you can kill the entire team, but it's not that common. Like, you can't count on you on spawn trapping the entire team with the stealth bomber. And I know that Black Ops will have these kind of kill streaks, or you can choose them, and there's going to be a whole lot of them, and hopefully they balance them to where not so much the kill streaks as to is the amount of kills that they deserve. I mean, because all the airstrikes do have the potential to get a lot of kills, but then again, no one uses them because they're highly unreliable. I mean, you could use, it's the same reason why everyone uses a Predator or something like a precision airstrike. I mean, I personally like to use the precision airstrike because I can usually get 2 or 3 kills with it if placed correctly. But then again, half the time I use it, I don't get a single kill with it, and then it's just like I never even had that. And so airstrikes are kind of the weird one that you can't really gauge how many kills it should take. I mean, with a helicopter, that's something that is not controlled by you, and so it won't really matter. All you do is you push a button and there it goes to town, and you'll get a couple kills hopefully. But things like airstrikes, you can't really gauge them. And also, due to the subtle little balancing issues I was talking about in my other video. But all these things are left up to Treyarch to basically interpret for themselves. I mean, they know what doesn't work in a Call of Duty game. I mean, every Call of Duty game always has those certain flaws that they stick straight up to the surface. I mean, Modern Warfare 2 has the commando noob tubes, but it also has some very subtle problems underneath all the surface, like the no recoil on the guns, and that the kill streaks aren't balanced for the kills. I don't think, at least the airstrikes. And so it'll just be interesting how they take it. So I'd love to hear your comments or what you think about the video. And here's a little bonus clip for watching my video. Enjoy.